If marriage is supposed to be an equal partnership, why does a woman get an expensive engagement ring but a man doesn't?
You gotta understand, when you leave this country, to go explore, taste other cultures.
Big enough to provide for us anymore, so we have to get out there in the workforce.
You voted for laws that give the jobs to you.
You've been working 12 to 15 hours for the past 5 days, and all your girl did was give you a hug and said, "You're the definition of a real man."
Give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world.
Because I'm an independent woman. I make 6 figures.
I want a guy that makes $200K a month.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, before we get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
I should put some more clothes on because I don't think it's like appropriate to dress that way. Your dad would probably be disappointed.
Just come with me.
Yeah.
You want
I'm him.
You're him. You're gonna get your
Do it.
Man, the nerve.
A guy gives you an engagement ring and he calls off the engagement. Should you give the ring back?
No, hell no. It's my ring.
Okay, so why is it if a man withdraws consent to an engagement, he loses the ring?
I mean, I don't think women are objects like rings are.
I wouldn't say he loses the ring, but you lost the value of that woman.
Okay. If marriage is supposed to be an equal partnership, why does a woman get an expensive engagement ring but a man doesn't?
I mean, I'm sure they could, but I don't think most of them want it. I mean, they get a ring. It's just not really as
What if a guy
expensive.
wanted like a $20,000 motorcycle?
I mean, I guess it's all between you and your partner. I spoil my men.
That man is the king of questions because he asks him in a sort of way to make them go, Every time he asks a question, they stop and go, I've never thought about that. Wow, we do men so wrong.
A guy can decline an invitation by saying his girlfriend won't let him go, and everyone will most likely understand. But if a girl declines an invitation by saying her boyfriend won't let her go, people will most likely get concerned.
Supposed to settle for regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Dress size?
10.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
157.
So what would you rank yourself, 1 to 10?
6.
Almost 33 pounds, 33% over your ideal target weight. And you have 2 children. Overall, does that make you below average, average, or above average?
Average.
Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are. Let's be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man? Why would you be settling and he wouldn't? So what would he be doing? Would he be upgrading?
He don't got no money. So if he don't have no money.
You ain't fine enough for no money. You said you're 6. You don't get money.
Okay, so if I wanted a high value man, what do I do?
Be reincarnated.
No, it's true though. And that's what the Godfather did. He made women deal in reality. And they never did. Like what she was doing right there. She said she was a 6. She's about a 3, maybe 4, right? She said she lied about her weight. She said she was 157 pounds. And she was still overweight at that weight. That woman had to have been, or maybe she looks that way. Maybe she's right. But still, no, not 157. At least 180, 175, right? So she's lying about that. She's lying about her rank. She's lying about everything. And she's still average. She says she's a 6. She's still average. That's what you get. An average man.
Body count matter.
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm not going to a girl who has 110 bodies.
How many girls have you
10.
How about you? Does body count matter?
No, not at all.
Why not?
People are just people.
That's hella whack, huh?
Yeah, I know. It's like some people are just and some aren't, so.
That's kind of true, actually.
The other guy is a fool. You don't want to date a woman or be with a woman that's had more than 100 bodies. She's coming to you with a lot of trauma.
Seeing deterioration of women. I've been in D.C. for over 20 years. You got to understand, when you leave this country, it is entirely different. I'm sure if you guys have traveled, you got a taste of it, but go explore, taste other cultures, taste women from other cultures. I mean, literally and figuratively, you know, like have a good time.
No, I feel you, bro.
And see, because when you get outside of this country, you don't have that type.
Yeah, you don't have what you see with those little girls running around. You do have women dressed like that. But acting like that, no, you won't find that. And why? Because women walk around with some decency. And also, you don't have to feel ashamed to talk to a woman. You could see a woman in the street, walk up to her, talk to her. If she rejects you, it's not going to be a crazy rejection to you walking home, you know, with your ball feeling sad like they didn't let you play in a pickup game at the park. It's night and day from the West. That man is telling the truth.
Is it a hairpiece?
It identifies as a part of me, but I switch it up just like a lot of my beautiful queens. We all go from one hairstyle to the next.
Average girl like you're a 19-year-old girl who goes to UCSB who studies math. You have the equivalent optionality as an A-list celebrity, movie star, whatever, what have you. If you wanted to sleep with 3 guys a day, could you? Maybe wouldn't want to do that, but you could. In order for a guy to be able to sleep with 3 women a day, he has to be in the top 1% of men or be bringing major status.
Or lower his standards.
Even if he lowers his standards, he can't 3 girls a day.
I have met men who did.
You've met average dudes who can 3 girls a day, even if they lower their standards.
I'm sorry. Okay, and they did not even lower their standards. All the girls were hot.
What percentage of the average man can pull 3 girls a day?
Let's say about 25% of.
She's talking about guys that are the higher percentile, because that's all these women deal with.
Of men can do it. However, it can be up to 40 if men put in more effort in, let's say, what they're wearing, how they're styling themselves, and if they improve their confidence.
They can pull 3 girls a day.
Yes.
You're insane. I'm sorry.
She is insane.
That's why I said, how can women say, I don't need when the majority of the exciting things that women are doing in life is off of a money? You couldn't even be a hoe if it wasn't for nigga.
Sure couldn't. That's true.
What do you think they mean by 50-50 then? Like, some part of them has to know that they're like, I want a husband who's disproportionately better than me, but the relationship needs to be 50-50. Like, what do you think is the expectation there?
The expectation is that I want 50-50 share in sort of the decision making, and let's say I want to be an equal stakeholder when it comes to vote, but I don't necessarily want to have an equal share of the responsibilities for governing, maintaining, directing, and executing the relationship.
They don't. They just want to say, do this, do that, and have this now. And a lot of men aren't going for it anymore. That's what men aren't doing.
Don't make enough to provide for us anymore, so we have to get out there in the workforce.
Right, because you voted for laws that give the jobs to you instead of to us. You know that, right? You have to know about this, right? Women have been saying for decades, they've been saying, we get 77 cents on the... Women want to get paid equal. They don't want to work equal. They just want to get paid equal.
He's cooking up garbage.
So they went to the government and they voted for the government to make things equal. And now that things are equal, women have raised their standards and they're saying men can't provide anymore. You voted for that. You know that, right? The government takes money from men and gives it to corporations if they meet diversity quotas. So we are being forced to pay to put ourselves out of work so you can be equal. Men and women don't put the same amount of effort into the workplace, and so they get different rewards out of it, but women wanted to make it equal. When men made more, women could find men who made more, but now women are making more, and they can't find men who make more. But it's not because you're running faster than us, it's because you voted to redistribute the trophies. So my money goes to the government, and the government gives that money to corporations, and then when I apply for a job, the corporation says, you may not have that job. We need more women to satisfy our government free money requirement.
That's true. Home math is the king for that, because he's right. Feminism did all of that. And then now women are making more and don't qualify in their sexual market value. That's why Kevin Samuels was the king, because you don't qualify. And now they're going, oh, we all deserve the top 10% of men, even though they don't realize it. And they're all chasing those same guys. And those guys are smashing, but why would they commit? They don't need to.
I believe that there is a pandemic of sassy.
Your friend saying yes.
Yes?
I say yes.
How do you think those men are created?
Because of people who think they're above
No, it's
everybody
because
else.
it's because they're raised by single
It is.
moms.
Single moms.
Yes. And there's no masculine figure in the household as he's growing up.
I'm the masculine figure.
You can't be, you're a woman. You can't be
I
the
can.
I'm just saying, don't complain about when you're literally creating.
What?
Yes. You're creating one.
Do you need a masculine figure in your house?
I send my son to his dad for every summer.
Shut up.
Yeah, see, it's shocking news,
You
right?
need a
Yeah. As she said, she sends her son to his dad's every summer so he can be around that man, so he can be molded by that man. Same thing happened with me. For the past 2 summers, I went and got my son. And I went and visited my son, like before that, about 3-4 years ago. I've been living in the Philippines. And when I was with him, I saw the feminine traits that he had from his mother. Like, I remember he fell, and he had a nerve to say to me, he was 10 years old at the time. He said, Dad, I fell, my knee hurts. He's 10. Kiss the boo-boo. Yes. Yes. My son wasn't walking around like this, but when he said kiss the boo-boo, I mushed him right in his face because I'm like that. I don't mean to be like that, but that's just how I am. I mushed him in his face. I'm not kissing you, boo-boo. You better get up. And you know what he did? He stopped crying, because that's what little boys do. He stopped crying, got up off his knees, and kept playing. Because I told him, get up off your knees and keep playing. He got up right away. Once he seen I was going to baby him. From that day on, you know what happened? My son never said that anymore. Now he's starting to become more manly. Why? From being with his father.
20,000, what would you do?
Real estate. Flip it.
How?
Don't worry about it. Stocks. Save it. Spend it.
You can go.
It's so true. Chivalry is dead. I don't know if that was a man or a woman, but it's equal. I mean, women have fought for this in Congress, feminists marching, saying we're equal. So you know what? At the bus, on the train, you're equal as well. I mean, I give up a seat. You know, I always give my seat up for an old woman, right? That's a given. I will get up for an old woman. But a regular woman, I'm not giving up my seat. I had a hard day at work too.
She's a 10, but she's a single mom.
0. Yeah, like a 5. Like a single mother, there's a bunch of stuff that comes with that, but plus size, it's not about their personality.
First man is right. She's a 0.
Fellas, stop letting thoughts with daddy issues tell you what a real man is. They'll never know. Scooty scoot!
This man literally died because he was working 100-hour weeks for a year because his wife was staying at home. His wife wasn't working, so he had to work 100 hours in a week, and he died in a year of working as an investment banker. And you're telling, don't piss me off because this man should still be alive. Don't piss me off because this man should still be alive. No. You keep working those 80 hours to 100-hour work weeks while your girl just stays at home telling you she's gonna make that weak pasta and that weak sandwich. You're gonna work your way into the grave. This man was working so much, he knew his body couldn't handle it. He went to management to approve if he could work less hours before they could approve it. He died. He died of blood clots. Oh, if anybody knows about investment banking and finance, these people make $180,000 plus. Don't piss me off. You're letting your man work 80 to 100 hours in a week, and all he gets in the morning is, love you, man, be safe, he's about to die. You've been working 12 to 15 hours for the past 5 days, and all your girl did was give you a hug and said, you're the definition of a real man. You help me. Help me. If you're my girl and you're not going 50-50 with me on bills, I am going to assume assume you are just a broke bum. And also, you are an AI-generated agent of darkness. You are a parasite. Look, this man should still be alive.
Yo, he's right though. And I get it. That pissed him off. It's funny from the way he's pissed off, but he's right. I got to talk about this a little bit too. I'll tell you what happened. He got in over his head with this woman. It's his fault. It's his fault before he worked those hours. I'll explain how. Now, I understand this economy is hard. It is. Everything is high. Gas is high. You know, all of the bills are high. Bills are raising. Food prices are raising. Everything is raising, right? But that's, as he explained, bankers make $180,000 a year with a 40-hour work week. So why are you working 120 or whatever, or 100? Because that job is demanding too much out of you. So number one, he should have had less hours first off from his job. But maybe he had an extra stipend in there or something extra that he was getting paid, maybe. But maybe it could have been a situation where he had too many bills and he had to work those extra hours. Who knows? I don't know what it is, because usually as an investment banker, you got to put in those hours. So that's probably what he had from his job. As the brother said, help me. That's what men are saying nowadays. Men are saying, help me. Do something. And men are looking for women that are willing to do something, not just sit around with their hand out.
You know that the origin of the song Silent Night is when Joseph forgot to make reservation at the hotel and Mary didn't speak to him for the rest of the night? Something like this. Wait, is this what Joseph felt?
These three guys, who do you find attractive? I see you looking at him.
Only because he's Mexican. I don't really, no discrimination, but that's not my type. Like,
The Mexicans.
ooh.
That's
I'm
that good
sorry,
gene.
I'm sorry. Probably him.
Him?
Yeah.
Bro, could you see yourself talking to her?
She cool.
Yeah.
She cool.
Would you like her number?
No. I'm sorry, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18?
18? Damn, dude.
I'm 19. Yeah, I'm 18 too, but like, I'm okay.
Now, what makes you say no to her?
I don't know. I just don't. You know, it's the eyebrows, honestly.
Oh, shit. But would he still smash?
Can't should never be in a man's vocabulary.
Damn, bro, I look you feel bad, bro. I thought you would have got it. I thought you would have gotten the hint when I said she could. Like she could.
That was off. That was weird.
And be funny. Will you guys just grow up and just sit down and write your own horse shit, come up with it? Start your own show, have your own award show. Quit waiting around for other people to do for you. That's the problem. If you guys had your own big club and I was standing outside of it, you'd never be in. I'd start my own shit. You guys got to start your own shit. Brains in there, right? Yes, absolutely. So write your own shit and quit your whining. We're all eating a giant sandwich out here. Nobody cares. I don't care. Absolutely, but I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a web person. The fuck. It makes no difference whether you got a all right? Just do what the do, and hopefully people respond to it. But this shit and all of this crap become undeniable. Well, when was the last time you went on stage and you killed so hard the person after you bombed? If you're doing that on a regular basis, people are going to notice regardless of what you have between your legs.
Wow. That's real. I love that, man. I love his comedy.
What's the biggest thing you hate about women?
The biggest thing I hate about women is that, you know, that one Billie Eilish quote, she said,
You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world.
That's it right there. Okay. You look at that statement, you see how invalid that is. As a young man coming up, you see how they're just trying to put you down, okay? Now, if the roles were reversed, this would be a cancelable offense for us. Okay. You understand that?
Okay.
So, I think that, you know, there are double standards, okay, and we have to look at these. We don't pause, okay? We just have to realize that, like, if you're gonna say that about us, and you expect us to not say that about you, let's take a step back and let's look at the situation. Oh, man. All right? Next question.
Man, that man is red pill as ever.
Forearms on you, says her sisters. What's your name?
Casey.
Casey and Jesse. Pleasure to meet you, Casey and Jesse. You guys are adorable. Where'd you guys meet? In Columbus, Ohio? You guys drove from Ohio? You're not even allowed to be gay up there. That's crazy. What? Stay down here. Well, maybe. Let's go west a little bit. Yeah. You got here yesterday. And you going back tomorrow? You guys do anything fun for Easter? Repent, maybe? Did you guys go to church this morning? You had food poisoning? Eating the wrong fish. That's Jesus saying clean up your life. I'm kidding. Now what's Penn's Mechanical exactly in Columbus?
It's like
an arcade bar? Like pinball machines and stuff like that? Nice. Just work on your finger and just... Interesting. Do you remember, who'd you come out to first, if you don't mind me asking? Your friends? And did they know? They were like, yeah, you dress like that, you don't skateboard at all. You're young, you don't have to do it anytime soon. But would you ever want kids, you think?
If I'm rich.
If you're rich? Well, you're gonna have to stop working at an arcade bar. That's step number one.
Getting upset about the fact that you keep having these barbecues, and you know full well that I'm a vegan and I have very strong principles about protecting animals and our environment, and I feel like with you're just kind of taking the and that smell that comes across to my garden is making me feel ill.
You chose to be a vegan, not me. I mean, you can with your hippie.
You don't need to talk to me like that.
I am being considerate, Lindsay. I'm only having 3 barbecues a week.
Oh, right, and that's being considerate, is it?
It is. I've got 4.
Well, that's affecting my mental health if I'm really completely honest with you.
You've always been mental, let's be honest.
She's a Karen. Avoid Karens at all costs.
Timothy, chapter 2, verse 12. What we doing? But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. The Lord wants you to be quiet, so be quiet.
God see what type of niggas we.
Wait, he said it in the Bible. You want to disagree with the Bible?
He said the same thing.
What I'm saying is right here in the Bible. So how can you? How can you?
What it say?
You don't care what the Bible say?
No, God.
Go to hell. Go to hell. And I mean that in the most respectful way. Go to hell. Women will move the goalposts however far they needed to for them to be right. It said in the Bible for you to be quiet. Look at her. She's still talking. You feel what I'm saying? She doesn't care what the Bible says because it doesn't match with her modern woman mentality. And that's the problem with these goddamn new era women. The Bible was written over hundreds and hundreds of years ago by people that knew God. And you're saying that you don't care what's in it. So the next time you get a customer, don't thank God for it.
Well, let's talk about that, right? What's going on nowadays with these modern women is sort of satanic because it's true, right? A woman is not supposed to teach a man or a congregation. They're not supposed to. Like usually they have women prophets, they have women doing other things, they have women helping, but they're not just there to help. You have women that like talk to people and teach people as well. But a woman usually teach children. They're not supposed to teach men. It's true. And there's a reason for that. When you go all the way back to Adam and Eve and the first sin of the world, yeah, it goes back to then. So I'm sure if that wouldn't have happened, maybe women would have been given the opportunity to be teachers. But no, a woman shouldn't be bossing a man, telling a man what to do. That's right.
Lie about what they have and women lie about what they are. And among the two lies, I'd say that the female lie is extremely dangerous because if I lie and say I have a Rolls Royce car, I can get one. But if you lie and say that you have a classy owner, or that you're a respectable woman and you're not, you can never change that. Yeah. And so women are often concealing And the real damage occurs when you get fooled into like locking down a woman like this in a marriage. You marry her, which is a cardinal sin, and then you find out too late that this is who you're actually dealing with.
Where's your husband at right now?
I don't have a husband.
Why not?
Nope. Because I don't want one.
Why?
Because I'm an independent woman. I make 6 figures a year. I have my own house by myself.
Lady, you need to go get a lot of therapy because I already know y'all be destroyed.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I'm healed.
Y'all be destroyed. How long you been divorced?
2 years.
Nah, you're not healed. Y'all be
I am healed. I am healed.
Listen, y'all be destroyed knowing that your man wanted another man instead of you. He might have been with one too, because there's no way he just having urges and never was with. He had
I totally agree with you.
He had to hold another man's hand. He had to feel on and kiss, all of that stuff.
I totally agree with you.
So how were y'all doing anything in the bedroom?
We were. It just wasn't what he wanted.
You're over here talking about right now, you don't want no man. You're a single, independent woman.
No, I didn't say I didn't want no man. I do want a man. I'm just not ready for one right now. I'm independent right now.
You need to go get yourself together. More therapy.
No, I got myself together. He needs to get himself together. I was the decoy. He used me.
You don't need to worry about him no more. He ain't with you. He's moved on.
Correct. You're correct.
Stop worrying about him.
You're correct.
She does need to move on and get herself a man.
Did you ever date a guy that made $200K?
Like a year?
Yeah.
No, what the?
Are you serious? You don't think 200K is a lot?
No. I want a guy that makes 200K a month.
It's delusional. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good.
Would you?
I mean, like, 200K is like a lot of money. Like, my dad makes 200K.
But like, that's like your hardworking dad. Like, we live in a whole different generation.
That's true. It's easy to make money now.
Yeah.
Clearly.
You can't make up.
Look how much money we have and what do we do?
Yeah, I want a guy that makes more money than me. Like, what?
Did you hear her? This girl, she could be a top owner on OnlyFans. I'll give her that. Not many women are doing it. A lot of women are going broke and being destitute on OnlyFans. But this girl wants a man making $200,000 a month. I'm looking at her right now, and I'm being the judge of that. She could possibly be making $100,000 herself a month, but a man is that's crazy money. Like, that's a 0% chance. Use your brain. A lot of these women are not thinking. This is sad, man. That's the society we're living in. We live in a society where women are trying to tell men what to do when they're not supposed to, as the guy pointed out. And they want a man making $200,000 a month. And then he has to be 6 feet. And his Johnson has to be down to the floor. As he's walking, he can't walk, he's tripping. He's just walking and tripping. Just, and I got all this money in the bank. No, you're not getting it. That's not real. And most guys are not dealing with these women because of it, because they all realize it's definitely more to life than dealing with a woman like that.
I am leaving, and I am never coming back.